Yeah.
Everybody's computer. Everybody's watching Netflix.
Oh my gosh. It so badly wants to work.
What's the best for you? Let's do that.
Maybe I have to go closer to my front door. No, here we go. There we are. We're live. We did it, John.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Look who's here. John Gilligan.
How's everybody doing?
We're doing good. No one's on yet, but they will be because people like to come on later and snoop around like a peeping Tom.
Well, that's always fun.
Tell me.
I've done that myself. I've accidentally clicked on things too, and then I feel like I'm obliged to say hello.
Yes. I hate that page more. And then, like, you're on Facebook and you're making comments, oh, this wasn't my page.
Yeah. I was just stalking that person.
Tell me about over Europe and now you're in Vegas. I want to hear about this, John.
Well, those are so many different stories. Let's start with whichever one you like.
I want to know about you growing up in New York.
Me growing up in New York was a dream childhood for a lot of people. I grew up at the ocean.
Wow.
In a place called Rockaway Beach, New York, which is the Irish Riviera, they call it. And there used to be an Irish pub on every corner.
Oh.
And in the summers, my parents were both police officers in New York City, though.
What was that like, having parents that were police officers?
It keeps you out of trouble. That's a certainty. It was great.
So you go through school in New York, and then
joined the military, came back, got married, got into construction, and then decided to do that in Las Vegas instead.
So you went into construction, and then you were training people on safety with OSHA, right?
Correct.
And now you live in Vegas, and there's no OSHA.
I got tired of construction back when the economy tanked in 2009. That was it for me. I'd been hurt too many times.
My goodness sakes. What was it like training thousands of people to be safe?
That was a blast. Oh my goodness, I turned that into a 10-hour comedy routine.
I was a trainer at Washington Mutual in Seattle, and I had a captive audience for 5 days, and I could make people laugh talking about debits and credits.
Isn't that a great feeling?
It is. It's like I didn't care if they understood it, just laugh. It makes
right? That was the last job I had before comedy.
That's super cool that you did that. What was your MOS? What was your skill and training and job in the military?
I was an aviation ordnanceman.
I have no clue what that is. It has something to do with the air.
Yep. I was on an aircraft carrier, and I fixed machine guns on fighter planes and attack planes.
Oh my gosh, that trumps me. Remember when Trump was a verb? Holy Toledo, you really served our country. What years were you in?
85 to 90.
Wow, you're a baby. Just a baby. I like your shirt. It says Smith, doesn't it?
Smith Performance Sprayers. It's actually one of those, the sprayers that you see the exterminator using?
Yes.
That's the kind of company this is, but it's bigger ones for construction.
Oh, so here in Vegas, are you still involved in any way with constructions of any kind?
I have a small handyman business here, but every year I go to the World of Concrete, the biggest trade show in the world, and I get free t-shirts and other cool items.
That's a great idea.
And I stay up on the latest trends in concrete and concrete accessories.
That's very down to earth of you. I don't know. So you've been to every festival imaginable in Europe. Can we talk about your comedy circuit in Europe? Your comedy tour?
Sure, it was great. I loved it.
What's it like talking to people from other parts of there must have been a good proportion of people in the audience that English was their second language. What's that like?
It's kind of scary talking to somebody who's smarter than me who knows two languages. That's your first. If that's not your first impression, then you're just a rude American. Not only is it their second language, they know all of the words.
What was your favorite country to be in and do comedy in, John?
Two different things, probably. Because I just love the Netherlands.
Isn't it cool?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of those 600-year-old buildings and delicious aged cheeses.
Yes. Did you see the Anne Frank house?
Yeah, I didn't bother to go in because that's one of those bits of history that I know what happened. I don't need to go see where that poor family suffered.
No. I looked at it, but I looked at it at home on Encyclopedia Britannica, so.
And I actually was there one time, and I heard a lady, like, hustling her husband along. Hurry up. If you don't hurry up, we're not going to make it to the Anne Frank house before it closes. And the guy was just trying to look at all the architecture and the boats and the canals and the flowers. And, like, the lady's rushing him through all this scenic stuff to go see something that you know what it is.
Oh, gosh. Talk about, like a wife that's a Debbie Downer.
Right? The poor guy. You can just picture the shape of his shoulders.
My parents went through the Holocaust as Jews, right? And in the pandemic, I've been thinking a lot about Anne Frank, like how much different it would have been if she had Facebook.
Right?
But I can't turn it into anything any audience wants to hear, so forget it.
No, and I grew up in a very Jewish neighborhood, and we had a lot of Holocaust survivors, and those poor people.
Yeah.
I think part of the problem with the people in America is we see it in black and white, so it didn't really happen.
Yes.
Not that it didn't occur. We all know that it occurred, but it's beyond your lifetime.
It is.
Once it's in black and white, it's not part of your lexicon. It could have been, 250 years ago or 65 years ago. It doesn't matter.
That's true.
That's unfortunate. If they could colorize that or make some more movies and let people know how easy it was for those people to get duped into what happened.
Yes. Now, does your family have a rich history of serving in the military? Because I know they're police, or your parents were New York police, NYPD.
Both of those are a tradition.
So did
we can trace certain family members back on the Smith side to the Civil War, fighting for the Union side. My grandfather fought in World War I. And then my mother and father are both police officers. My grandfather was a commissioner. My uncle's cops. There's just a lot of that. They like their uniforms.
Yeah, that's so cool. I hear you're a Green Bay Packer fan.
Who isn't?
Well, I'm from Oregon, so I like the colors.
Yeah, right? The Mighty Duck colors?
Yeah. But
yeah, we got some big exciting sports coming to Las Vegas.
Yes, we do. That's going to be so cool. The Raiders.
A Monday night game, 2 Sunday night games, and a Thursday night game means you get to sit. If you don't have football ticket money, you can still watch the fireworks.
Yes. I can't wait. Let's bring some big time stuff to Vegas. Get this city back on its feet, right?
Yeah, I understand that Major League Baseball purchased some land near the South Point.
No joke?
No joke.
Wow. So there might be a major league team that'll move here, or they'll create their own team.
I had heard an expansion.
Mm. What's your favorite?
Either way, rumors are fun.
Yes. What's your favorite sport? Is it football?
It's mixed martial arts.
Really?
It has been for years. I was a boxing fan. I really like the science of that.
Me too.
And then it got a little crazy. Mike Tyson bit somebody. Things kind of fell off the wagon. UFC picked up the ropes, and it's a much sexier, more violent version of boxing.
That's true. My dad was a boxing promoter in the 60s in Portland, Oregon. He was like the white Don King of Portland.
Yeah, so you've seen boxing change completely in 30 years.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I love boxing. Who's your favorite boxer?
Mike Tyson is my favorite boxer of all time.
Nice.
He's a gentleman. I've met him.
Really?
Yeah, he's one of the sweetest people I've ever met in my life.
Do you do an impersonation of him?
No. I mean, anybody can kind of make a lisping noise, but that's disrespectful. I'd hate for just to be out in public and get cracked in the mouth by Mike Tyson. Think you're funny going on someone's podcast?
Oh my gosh. You know what's funny is that I think I can hold my phone still while you make me laugh. So the pandemic came along and it probably chopped you off at the kneecaps with gigs, right?
True.
And so what have you been doing besides performing live? Have you been like figuring out Zoom and TikTok and?
Zero of those.
Yeah, you're more of a live.
I just did another podcast earlier with Randy Villarba, and he said, like social media wise, I found out what works for me, and it's Facebook.
So, meaning
I stick with that. I stick with Facebook.
Meaning that you type things and make posts or Facebook Live?
I don't even Facebook Live. That's it. It's just posts and pictures.
Nice.
It's a great platform for staying in touch with people, my friends from high school, people that I grew up with, people from Australia who are in some kind of group on Facebook where they put their garbage cans out. That's how crazy people have gone during this pandemic. Now I have new friends in Australia who want to come and see shows in Las Vegas. This is all over.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, and it's, some of the other ones I'm too old. I can't go on Twitter. That's all about pornography.
Yeah.
Instagram, I already have Facebook. I'm good.
Facebook is a great platform.
Yeah.
I'm others drinking. You and I are both veterans, and we both have that memory.
Yeah, people who have one throw the letters I didn't know why to do shows right before the pandemic with the Veterans of Comedy.
What?
And there was 4 of us in a car, and somebody would just yell something incoherent, go crazy for a second. Sorry, TBI. I tried from the back seat. Sorry, TBI.
The Veterans of Comedy went to Honolulu, Hawaii, right?
Yes, the Aloha Comedy Festival. It was open to everybody, but not a lot of people from Las Vegas knew about it.
Oh, how did that go?
That was a lot of fun. It's too bad. I miss travel.
Yes. Travel was it. I remember it so well.
I just hope that this ruins all the airlines and people have to start fresh with bigger seats.
Yes.
I have one complaint, I don't like to play the veteran card, and I have the handicap plates because I'm disabled. I just want to cross my legs.
You what?
I just want to be able to cross my legs on a flight.
That would be nice.
That's all. People in first class can do it. I have nice big handicap seats for me in the waiting area there, marked off with the big blue handicap wheelchair. They're comfy, and then I get on the plane and I have to be 27E or B.
Sounds like a bingo number.
Right?
Have you ever played peekaboo with a pilot, or do you play it with the children on the plane?
Oh, no. Flying used to be a lot of fun. Now I just pretend I'm asleep the whole time.
Pop a Benadryl and wake up at the other end. Well, it's been. Is there anything you want to tell people? Because I don't know. I think this is our first pandemic in my lifetime. Maybe polio counts, but I was kind of young.
Yeah, right. If anybody's watching, I'm proud of you. You guys did great. Everybody asked you to go into pandemic 50 days ago, and since then, nobody stayed in the house, and we killed twice as many people.
So true.
Every single death in the past 4 weeks has been under quarantine.
What?
So we blew it. Yeah, we've been locked up for 50 days. That's 7 weeks. And if it takes 2 weeks to get it and a week and a half to die of it, anybody who's died in the past 4 weeks died while they were quarantined.
Wow.
So it didn't work because nobody listened.
Wow.
So we're bound to have a few more spikes in these little towns that didn't have their spikes yet, all across rural America now.
Yeah. And we're going to get out there, and people are already throwing away their masks and standing really close. And I'm like, I don't know if we're through this yet.
Yeah, but I have a theory about this as well. It's probably not politically correct, but years ago we had this saying in New York, don't buy a car if the 8th letter of the VIN is a K. And what that meant, the letter K was reserved for Friday afternoon. That shift at GM, we expected them to be drunk when they assembled that vehicle after lunch on a Friday afternoon. And that was a general rule. If the car was a piece of crap, you checked. I think people are like cars. If you get a K, it's going to kill you.
Wow.
If not, you're going to be fine. 83% of the people who got it recovered, and then 90-something% of the people just didn't get it.
Whoa. I live here on the strip at the Veterans Village, and we have veterans outside, which on the plus side, I can go tell jokes whenever I want.
Bless them.
On the downside, one of them got carted off by a guy in a hazmat suit for having the virus. He goes to the hospital and he refuses to keep his gown on. So they kick him out, send him back. And the next day they find out he has the virus and he wouldn't stay in his frickin' room.
Well, now it's time to get tested. They said they're opening up the labs. You can find out if you're immune to it after all those shots they gave you in the Army.
Yes. Back in February, I kissed Ron Jeremy on the lips and I never got the virus. So I think people need to know what the real antibody is.
Or, yeah, if that didn't make you sick, nothing will.
You got me.
Yeah.
Another Trump. You've been so awesome. Any parting words for the people that are going to watch later?
Yeah, right? If you are watching this, see you at Rebar.
Yes, see you at the Rebar, Mike. Do you want me to plug Rebar?
Soon to be again on Tuesday nights at 8:30 p.m. Sign up at 8 o'clock. Yeah, plug it.
Anything else? Do you want people following you on social media or leaving you the hell alone?
Just follow me on Facebook. Send me a friend request. I love those.
Okay. You got it.
Right on, Linda. Great talking to you.
Great talking to you, John Gilligan. Bye. Love you lots.
Bye.